Hey everyone, it's Laurie and I am back with Andrea for another episode of Promo Journal Live, where we cover not all of, because there's a lot, but a lot of the content that we dropped this week on PromoJournal.com. So before we get started this week, I was watching the news this morning. Some people say it's a depressing way to start your day, which
I could see that.
I could see that. But this morning there was this amazing feel-good story. I had tears welling in my eyes.
Oh no.
Yep. So I'm going to start by sharing a little feel-good story with everybody. So you may have heard this already. It's been all over the news, but there is this tiny village up in northern Alaska, 35 miles, I think, from the Antarctic Circle. So way the hell up there. And there was a baby who was experiencing a medical emergency. And the only airstrip in their town, all the lights were out. So plane couldn't land. So this village or town, this little tiny town, they all rallied together and they got all of the trucks and the cars and the ATVs and anything that had lights. And they had hundreds of townspeople from all over come and strategically line their vehicles up along this airstrip so this plane could land.
I love that.
And they were able to get the baby to a hospital and get him the care that.
Oh,
that's so
I love that story.
I love that story too. So
that's a good
this
one.
morning was a good one.
Yeah.
So
it is.
yes. So we're going to share a little bit of the industry news that has been going on this week in the promotional products world. And we've had a lot of stuff drop. On Monday, we start our week with a Monday Minute. And this week, Kirby talked about first world problems, which really kind of hit home. We all kind of complain and get ourselves worked up sometimes about things that aren't really life or death.
Right. It's good to just stop and recenter, refocus, and move on.
Take a deep breath. And I've done that. I've been breathing a lot in my car.
Hey, I took a 20-minute nap today. I'm refocused.
I have not. Maybe I will after.
I'm like, I feel amazing after just 20 minutes.
Yes. Yeah, that's what they say. You just need, a few deep breaths or time to refocus. And then your, little problems don't seem quite so big. So always a good reminder on a Monday. And then picks of the week, which is just such a fun piece of easily digestible content. And this week was all about backdrops.
Yes.
Which
very big coming into the new year with all the trade shows coming up. But you said you were at the mall and saw a different. What were they doing?
This was weird. So I thought the same thing. I was like, backdrops, trade show season is perfect. And then I realized as I'm at the mall and there's this, we call it
no longer a store.
No, there's not many retail stores at this mall. It's like a really bizarre mall in our town or the next town over. But as I was walking through, there was this shop that's been converted into like a selfie studio, I guess. I don't know. And it was all these backdrops. And there were all these little rooms like set up. And
so you just pay to go in and take your picture?
It wasn't open yet. So I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work. But I think that's what it was. But I was just fascinated by the backdrops. I was like, oh, look at all those backdrops. So there you go, people.
You go tell you traveled somewhere, right? Maybe it's like, hey, look, I went on vacation here, but you really didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. So another way to, target an audience, I guess. Sell some more backdrops to these weird stores that are popping up at weird malls. I don't know. So that was interesting. And then next week, I'm really excited about next week's Picks of the Week because it is the favorites from 2022.
Oh, I love that. I'm a sucker for favorite lists. I love it.
Yep. So it'll be interesting to see what the favorite picks were from our 3 pickers for next week. So that is coming up next Monday. And what do we have coming up this week? We had had 2 other great pieces of content. One was from Cliff Quicksell, and Cliff wrote an article about no pressure sales.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm actually more apt to purchase something if somebody is friendly and I don't feel like they're after me.
Yeah. I hate buying cars.
Yeah.
Oh, the poor car salespeople. I mean, they do such a reputation, but it's just that pushy, I don't respond well to
me
that
neither.
So Cliff gives all these great ideas for no pressure sales. And I got to tell you, I'm not a salesperson. I don't play one on TV. There's nothing about sales. I'm always like, ooh, yeah.
It takes a special person.
It really does.
It really does. Like that is I feel like that is a talent. That is a gift. And
Oh,
if you
yes.
find somebody that can do it, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
it's phenomenal. I'm not at all.
3 months I worked as a retail salesperson at a mall in college.
Wow.
Yep.
How'd you do?
Thanks for asking, Andrea. I was actually, so my manager taught us all these really pushy techniques about like pouncing on people when they came through the door. And it was just, none of it felt right. So I, of course, did not listen to a word she said. And I did my own thing because that's me. I just kind of do my own thing. And I was salesperson of the month.
Wow.
For the 3
See,
months.
just being friendly.
Yes. Being friendly, genuine, asking questions. No, I was a no pressure sales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah. So I didn't enjoy it.
No.
I mean, I like the social aspect,
Mhm.
but no, it was weird. That was a weird job. I had a stalker that summer too
Oh,
at the mall.
good Lord.
Yeah,
That's
so
for another
That's a whole
life.
nother show. Yes, that is not for this show. No, it is interesting. So yeah, so that was my only experience with sales. I save it for the experts
Yes.
because I am not. So Cliff talks a lot about that. So check out his article and you'll get some great ideas there. And then Danette Gossett did an article this week as well that dropped today on Promo Journal. And her article talks about preparing now.
Right. For 2023 sales.
Yes. So you can close more sales in 2023. So she has some great ideas for getting yourself organized now, which
I'm not organized now.
well, the thought of that's overwhelming to me because I'm thinking, oh my God, it's the holidays and we have hosting and gifts and family and just all this stuff. And then to have to like get organized so you can be successful in 2023. But I get it. It's important.
There's a little time left. A little time.
Next week.
Yes.
Next week's that weird week between Christmas and New Year's where a lot of people are closed down or you might be working, but just not in like full capacity.
Get yourself back together.
That's a great, yes. So read Danette's article and get yourself organized next week.
Yeah.
I like it. And then coming up tomorrow, even though a lot of people will probably not be working and getting ready for the holiday, we're not. We're off till next Wednesday. Thank you for
Thank you. I was going to say thank you for
Thank you, Laurie. Thank you, Joel. Yes. So, but we do still have content dropping. So check out promojournal.com every day. Tomorrow, the rundown with Amelia and Laurie.
Fun. That's such a fun show.
That is a fun show and a great way to end your week.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll make you laugh.
Yes.
Cry while you're laughing.
Yeah. Gasp. You might feel like a really awesome mother.
Yes.
Yeah. After you hear some of their
You have to tune in and watch it.
Yeah. So that's tomorrow. And what else do we have coming up? We have next week. This week. One more thing this week that I almost forgot. So we also this week had yesterday, we dropped the latest episode of Got Your Back.
Oh.
So Got Your Back is paid programming. It is sponsored. Promo EQP runs each month and they focus on another supplier who has got your back. So you can tune in and watch it and learn about TechWell. That's the company that they have focused on this month. And you get to learn a little bit about them. So the great part with this is it's paid programming. Anybody out there who would like to get your message or your information heard, you can create a video. You can get in touch with us at sales@promocorner.com and we can hook you up and get you a spot in paid programming. So
nice.
If you're interested, there's my shameless plug for paid programming. So check that out. Learn a little bit about TechWell this week. And coming up next week, what do we have?
Taylor's article. Taylor's article's coming up next Wednesday. Is that
next Wednesday? Very timely.
Oh, what?
32.
That's right.
Tips.
That is timely, right before the new year.
32 tips for trade show success.
Yep.
That's a
right
lot.
Before everybody takes off after the holiday.
Yeah. And what I love about it too is she has it split into tips for distributors and tips for suppliers.
That's really nice.
It is really nice. And there's a lot of overlap. Like, what's your number one tip, having done a lot of trade shows yourself?
Extra carpet pad in the booth. Seriously, it makes a difference when you're standing all day.
It
You're
does.
comfortable. You can float around.
Yes. And start hydrating now.
Hydrating,
Because
liquid IVs.
I
yeah.
wait till the last minute, but then I don't want to drink because I'm going to be on the plane, and I don't like having to get up and like pee all the time.
Yeah.
So do that now.
There's so many. You could go on and on.
Yeah, it's a good list.
Mhm.
So if you're preparing for your trade shows, Orlando's coming up and Las Vegas is coming up, read those.
Yes.
32. They go fast. There's a lot of bullet points. So don't be afraid. 32. That sounds overwhelming too. I'm easily overwhelmed, I think, this week. Everything's overwhelming.
Take a nap.
Yeah. So there you have it. That is some of the highlights from this week and things coming up next week. And just tune in. PromoJournal.com. Every day we drop new content. And there's a little bit of something for everyone.
everybody. Yay.
Everybody.
Well, happy holidays, everyone.
Yes. Happy holidays. Enjoy your family. Don't go too crazy.
Or go crazy.
Or go crazy. I have lots of wine.
I have to. I'm not stocked yet. I need to do that yet.
Yep. Lots of wine.
Okay.
So that's it. We will see you next Thursday.
Yeah.
Same time, same place.
Oh, maybe
a different place.
different
We can
place.
say maybe a different place. Maybe next week. What's
Yeah.
next week? Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. Maybe we'll surprise you. All right.
All right. Well,